If you're having problems with your Complete Wi-Fi, here are a few things to check that might improve your connection or get you back up and running. Use the times shown on screen if you want to skip ahead to the relevant part of the video. Your Complete Wi-Fi disk is designed to work with your Smart Hub 2 and won't work with any other hub model. So first, you'll need to make sure your hub is working correctly. It should be showing a steady blue light. If it's not, you can find out why by visiting bt.com/lightsonmyhub. Once set up, Complete Wi-Fi disks should show a solid blue light when connected and working correctly. An orange light means the disk is working and connected to your Wi-Fi, but might receive a stronger signal if positioned slightly closer to your hub. If you can, unplug your disk and move it to a new location. Plug it in and switch the socket on. After a couple of minutes, the light will turn solid blue if it has a better connection with the hub. If you're limited to using a spot where the disk is showing a solid orange light, it will still provide you with a good wireless signal. A flashing red light on your disk means that it's not connected to or has lost connection with your hub. It's often the result of the initial pairing process not being properly completed. First, try moving it somewhere closer to your hub, plugging it back in and switching it on. If this hasn't helped, try pressing the WPS button on the side of the hub until the button starts flashing blue. Then locate the WPS button on the back of the disk. Press and hold the button down until the light on the front of the disk starts flashing blue. The devices will take up to 3 minutes to pair, and the Smart Hub's light will remain solid blue throughout. Once paired, the disk's light will turn solid blue. If your disk is still showing a flashing red light, take your disk and power cable back to where your hub is. Plug the disk back into a power socket and turn it on, and using a paperclip or pin, press and hold the factory reset button on the back of the device for 12 seconds and release. Next, switch your hub off and then straight back on again using the button on the back of the device. After 2 minutes, the factory reset of the disk should be complete. When the light on the hub has returned to solid blue, find the Ethernet cable with yellow ends that came in the box with your hub. Plug one end of the cable into the yellow port on the back of the disk and the other end into any of the numbered yellow ports on the back of your hub. If your hub has one, make sure it's not connected to the port labelled WAN. The disk will take up to 3 minutes to pair with the hub. Once it's finished, the light on the disk should turn solid blue. If it has, you can then remove the Ethernet cable from the back of both devices, leaving the disk plugged in next to the hub. The light on the disk might turn red, but it should soon turn back to a solid blue within 2 to 3 minutes, and can then be unplugged and moved back to its original location and powered on. If the disk is showing a solid red light, it means it's either out of range of your hub, not connected to the network, or currently trying to reconnect to your hub after a lost connection. Turn both your hub and disk off, and then on again. Once your hub's light has turned solid blue, wait 1 to 2 minutes to give your disk a chance to connect to the hub. If the disk's light hasn't turned solid blue, take your disk and power cable and move it somewhere closer to your hub, plugging it back in. After 2 minutes, if this hasn't helped and it's still showing a solid red light, take your disk and power cable back to where your hub is and plug it in. With the disk on, using a paperclip or pin, press and hold the factory reset button on the back of the device for 12 seconds. You'll also need to switch your hub off and then straight back on again, using the button on the back of the device. After 2 minutes, the factory reset should be complete. When the light on the hub has returned to solid blue, find the Ethernet cable with yellow ends that came in the box with your hub. Plug one end of the cable into the yellow port on the back of the disk and the other end into any of the numbered yellow ports on the back of your hub. If your hub has one, make sure not to connect it to the port labelled WAN. The devices will take up to 3 minutes to pair, and the Smart Hub's light will remain solid blue throughout. Once paired, the light on the disc should turn solid blue. If it has, you can then remove the Ethernet cable from the back of both devices, leaving the disc plugged in next to the hub. The light on the disc might turn red, but it should turn back to a solid blue within 2 to 3 minutes and can then be unplugged, moved back to its original location and turned on. If you're still having issues after these steps, give us a call on 0800 800 150 from Monday to Friday from 8 AM till 9 PM and on weekends from 8 AM till 8 PM. If you're struggling to get a good connection where you need it, you can try moving your disc to another place in your home to boost the Wi-Fi signal. The position of the disc can have a big impact on the signal strength it receives. Some homes have areas where your disc won't receive any signal at all. When positioning the disc, try to avoid placing it next to an outside wall, directly next to or above the hub. If you're able to, aim for a central location within your home, ideally on a different floor to your hub and halfway between your hub and the part of your home that has poor Wi-Fi. You can test alternative locations manually by taking the disc and power cable to a new spot, plugging it back in and using the light on the disc as an indication of signal strength. A solid blue light means the disc is connected and working correctly. An orange light means the disc is working and can connect to your Wi-Fi, but might receive a stronger signal if positioned slightly closer to your hub. If you're limited to using a spot where the disc is showing a solid orange light, it will still provide you with a good wireless signal. To test alternative locations using the MyBT app, select More from the home screen, choose your Wi-Fi network, and then select your disc from the list. Tap Change Disc Location and follow the on-screen instructions. If you're still not getting a strong Wi-Fi signal in every room and have the MyBT app, select More from the home screen, choose your Wi-Fi network, and then tap the Check Wi-Fi Signal button. Here you can carry out a Wi-Fi signal check, which will guide you through how to improve your signal strength in every room. One Wi-Fi disc is usually enough for most homes to provide a reliable Wi-Fi signal in every room. Using too many discs could actually prevent your Wi-Fi from performing at its best. But if your home does need it, we can send you up to 2 extra discs at no extra cost to get every corner covered. Just visit bt.com/fixbroadband and log in with your BT ID and password. Or you can call us on 0800 800 150. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 AM till 9 PM and on weekends from 8 AM till 8 PM.